Man, I'm a television producer. I work in Hollywood, the real Hollywood, like the Hollywood sign. I work in that shit. And all you hear on the internet is, oh my God, everything is moving towards vertical series, and you should know, you should be up on verticals, and all the money is going to verticals. First,
the way you're saying verticals. Who's this? Nile Evans. Okay, let's keep going.
Well, anybody over fucking 40 does not know what a fucking vertical is. Just say some shit you can shoot on the fucking phone for your fucking phone. Just say that. Like, verticals. I'm like, oh, it's verticals. Everything is, we're doing deals, and $1 million, gazillion dollars is going towards verticals.
You just said a Yo, you just said $1 gazillion of verticals. Yo. Oh, man.
Well, tell me what the fuck a vertical series is. Is that a series that is not going to get paid by the union? Oh, yeah, that? Oh, yeah, of course the studios are going to fucking want to buy that because there's no unions that are being... Oh, it's the Writers Guild? Am I going to get residuals from a vertical series? You have to put it on your vertical series. Just make 1 million of them and they're going to buy them. Am I going to get a fucking residual? Tell me that. I don't know. I'm just trying to...
Okay. He don't know. So you know what? Today, I'm going to try to find out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to find out. We're going to try to answer these questions. Man, this dude is funny, man.
Keep up with what the fuck is going on in this fucking industry right now. I'm just... It is what it is. Verticals! Oh my God, verticals! Get the fuck out of here, man. I make TV. Real TV. And if I got to make it for the fucking internet, just fucking... change the aspect ratio, but stop fucking saying verticals, nigga, because that shit is driving me the fuck crazy. If you feel me, you understand what I'm trying to say. Just understand I'm just venting. I'm gonna make verticals. Yeah, I'm gonna make fucking verticals. Bitch, just say, shoot it on your fucking iPhone, nigga, and post it. Don't all this dumb shit. Make TV for the fucking iPhone. Make a vertical series and a drama. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Alright, let me log off now.
Kingsley, let's break up. I'm just trying to help you get revenge. Don't you want to see her reaction tonight when I announce that you are my husband?
You may have lost the battle.
I mean, it does have a soap opera kind of vibe. I ain't gonna lie. My sister used to watch soap operas, you know, when I was like 13 and I had to sit through the torture. And it was just one TV in the house. Yeah. I got a soap opera vibe.
I can't take all of you at once, but I sure as hell won't take a bunch of you down with me. Or you let me prove to you who I am and why I'm here. All right. Who's hungry?
I'd love to introduce our guests today who are responsible for all that magic you just saw. We have Bo Fan Zong, executive producer for Real Short, Anin Fan Zong, creative producer, and Yang Qian. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, I have to ask first because
Okay, so this video, Real Short, that must be the app, how vertical dramas are taking over Hollywood. Hundreds of jobs.
I've been super excited about the vertical space for a while. I know that it's a newer platform, and I just want by a show of hands to know how many of you guys have been following this movement and seeing the articles. I love it. The articles in Deadline, Variety, Rolling Stone, like everywhere I look, I'm hearing more about verticals. So I've been really excited about bringing you guys to chat with our students and grads today. And we also have Rachel Ben Cosme sitting in the front row. She's head of PR for Real Short, and she's going to come up and share some stuff for our EB students too. Because in addition to the creative side and production side, there's also the business side, which I know some of you will be interested in hearing about. So I just want to get right to it. Is this the first vertical you guys have ever seen? Like clips of verticals, or have you watched them? You've watched them. Okay. So For people who this space is new for, Bofan, could you answer like what is Real Short and what is vertical storytelling?
Yeah, sure. So as you can see, ReelShort is a leading platform for vertical dramas, and we make bite-sized, serialized shows that.
So Real Short is an app that specifically does vertical dramas. That's all they do. That's what it seems like.
Emotional, fast, and addicted, and impossible for people to stop watching.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the
Impossible for people to stop watching. I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody sent me one and told me to watch it, and I watched it. I saw that it was a cliffhanger 2-minute thing, and I stopped watching. So it's not impossible. I literally said, no, I'm not watching no more.
they're like 1 to 2 minute episodes, right? And it's like every episode has a cliffhanger at the end, and you're going, oh my gosh, I need.
Hey, and there's no disrespect to the industry. It's just me trying to get off social media and and spend less time on my phone and spend less time scrolling. So when I immediately identified what they were doing, which is to try to keep me scrolling and keep me hooked on my phone. So that's why I stopped watching. No disrespect to y'all, make your money.
Watch the next one and the next one until next thing you know, you've watched 8. And then it's going, hey, do you want to see the rest? You got to pay some money to see the rest, right? So that's kind of the business of it, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And what are some of the genres? Because I know they have.
I love the honesty though. She just said, yeah.
Kind of like a reputation. Maybe this could be for Yang. A reputation being super soapy and like high drama and over the top. Is that the way you see this continuing to go? Or are there other genres that you guys are looking at getting into?
Yeah, so basically our #1 biggest genre is still romance. As we can see in the clip, we have a lot of like sweet romance shows. That's basically the foundation of our platform, like from the very beginning till.
Another thing, my sister used to read these love story books. You know what I'm saying? And I knew in high school other girls that would read these love story books. So like I said, it's all about the story. I don't think they're that concerned about the writing and the, you know, the acting and stuff like that. It's just the story. People are addicted to hearing, to being told a story.
But we're also exploring new genres. Like we just did a horror one that's called We Are Your Parents, and it's really exciting. And we'll be continuing like exploring new genres, but like romance is still our biggest thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. About how many of these do you guys work on a month, would you say?
So for in-house productions, we have production happen every week.
Every week?
Yeah.
So while all the rest of Hollywood...
Every week. She's about to say something. I know. I want to hear what she's about to say too, but every week.
Staying home looking for jobs on feature films. You guys are going to work every day?
Yeah, I'm proud to say that every week we are offering hundreds of jobs here in Los Angeles.
Hundreds of jobs, guys. That's what we want to hear, right?
That social media is becoming TV, and that every platform, even the short form ones, is optimizing for binge sessions. Well, there is an $11 billion vertical video industry that proves it. Micro dramas. And whether you're...
Okay, there you go now. Micro dramas. It's a more eloquent name.
A filmmaker or an entrepreneur, it is an extremely fascinating business model, and it's almost entirely fueled by paid ads with a very unique format, binge sessions, and a crazy coin-based monetization model that often brings in $30 million in transactions per show. ReelShort's YouTube channel has nearly 13 million subscribers, and that is just one of them.
Whoa. Okay. This is getting interesting.
I'm going to chat with a pioneering force in vertical storytelling, Tom Woodley, who has been developing, writing, and producing microdramas for apps including Flareflow, Shorticle, and many others, and was formerly the head of content for the vertical video app Rizzle.
I thought it was just TikTok. They got all these different platforms.
To break down why this model is booming and what it means for your business. What I want to know is, how would you define microdramas, and why do you think it's exploding right now?
Yeah, so I should start out by saying my belief, and this is my terminology for this, and I wouldn't necessarily, I don't want it to sound like I'm speaking for an entire industry.
Sure.
But I think microdrama is slightly different than vertical narrative. Mm. And in the same way that soap opera is different than television, it's a sliver of television. And Wait.
You're trying to say you got microdrama and then you got verticals? You're trying to say it's not the same thing? Like,
dramas are a sliver of vertical narrative. Like, if we think about, there's two things going on here, right? One is the medium, the actual screen delivery method, which that is part of this explosion. It's stuff that's inherently made for your phone. So it's vertical narrative. I would broaden that definition to be anything that is a narrative, usually scripted story playing out over multiple episodes, made for phones as the primary mechanism of delivery, right?
So what's the difference between a microdrama and vertical narrative? Let's keep going.
Microdramas are a specific subset of that, and currently the predominant subset of that. Like, we aren't seeing too much other vertical narrative besides microdramas, but I think it's really, really foolish for the industry to assume that because we haven't seen it, it will never exist, right? If you went back to the 1950s and looked at television, you would see soap operas, and then you would see like talking head shows and stuff for kids. Yeah. And that's mainly what we see on our phones right now. Soap operas, that's microdramas, and talking heads and stuff for kids, that's like TikTok and YouTube and things like that, right? So we are basically at the very first stage of this. I should say microdramas are genre-wise mostly soap operas, but that does not mean that represents the entire, potential.
Okay, so I guess what he's saying is there are different types of verticals. You got soap operas, you got drama, I guess there's action, sci-fi. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what he's saying.
World of vertical narrative. So that's kind of how I would define a microdrama. Nuts and bolts wise, episodes are generally 60 to 120 seconds, 90 being a good average minute and a half. They are shot with a 9:16 aspect ratio, and the structure is sort of specific. They need to have a hook in the first 3 to 5 seconds. They need to have a cliffhanger hook at the end that gets you to the next episode.
This sounds like it's just made specifically for short retention span, social media, TikTok, short form content. Because the minute he says a hook in the first 3 to 5 seconds, and then a cliffhanger is to get you to watch the next one. But once he says a hook, that's all about short retention span, social media, that type of audience. That's what this sounds like.
And they are generally structured in loops of 3 to 6 or 7 episodes that kind of tell the story in a microcosm. And a typical series will contain anywhere from 6 to 10 of those loops. The series will be roughly feature length, but each episode is a minute and a half, so 50 to 60 episodes across the thing. So lengthwise, it is the same as a feature film. It is not a feature film cut into smaller chunks. It is not a television show cut into smaller chunks. The pacing is different. The storytelling mechanisms are different. The visual language is different. And the writing is different. The level of nuance and the
writing. What y'all think about the writing? All right, this one is called What in the Heck is a Vertical Drama? Former SA Live intern makes it big on the small screen.
Alex is now a vertical short form storytelling superstar. Now, she grew up in Shorts, Northeast
Courtesy of ReelShort app.
San Antonio, and she's here today with her frequent collaborator and co-star Seth Edin. Welcome, welcome. Okay, you guys, all right, this is a full circle moment for you.
This is so full circle for me. I'm back. But we're in a different location than we used to be.
Right? Look at this set.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Right? This has got to be so cool for you.
It's the most surreal thing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay. All right. So for those who don't know, what are vertical films?
So vertical films are basically, so they tried doing it at the start of COVID with Quibi, where they shot.
All right, so these look like they are vertical drama film actors, stars in the vertical acting world, or just the acting world, because acting is acting, right? So yeah, in the acting world of vertical dramas. I just gotta add it.
That didn't work. They revamped it and they've made these very soapy, very dramatic, short form, easy to watch. Each episode's like 2 minutes. So you can just be scrolling on TikTok. That's where they go viral. They're literally designed to go viral, you know, on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And they're very soapy, very dramatic. And
it's so fun to just eat and sink your teeth into it.
I've even recently gotten really into watching them because we have a lot of friends in that do these, and I want to watch their work and see what they're doing. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 30 episodes in. I'm like,
they're addicting.
Oh my gosh, they got me. Like, this is what they say. So
you just have to know what happens next.
Yes.
So you're doing kind of these like, what is it? Almost like micro-dosing these
Okay, she says something that's important. She said, you have to know what happens next. So be honest, as a kid, what do we all like? We like to be told a story before going to bed. That's what it boils down to. Story. No matter how big the film is or how small it is, we like to be told stories. Every TV series, every movie, every book there's a story that's being told, and we just love to be told a story. So when she said, you have to know what happens next in the story.
Right?
Yes.
In 2 minutes. What is the filming process like with that?
Oh, it's tough. So we're filming basically an entire feature-length movie in 8 to 10 days. So we're shooting, I mean, it's at least 12-hour days, shooting 10 to 18 pages a day, every single day. And we just we go through it. You do 1 to 2 takes of this dialogue you got maybe 2 weeks before.
Did you see that glamorous walk? Yo, look at that walk.
And you're on your way.
You're off and running.
And then you do another one.
Oh my gosh, that is
never
fast, right? I mean, it is. Okay.
It is.
And these are all over the world, right? And you recently shot where?
I shot in Italy. That was the most insane experience. I got to live in a castle and got paid to do it.
Wow. Wow.
It was crazy. It was crazy. No, these are like definitely going worldwide and opening up everywhere.
What was your favorite thing about Italy?
The food, the pasta. It was all hand.
You gotta ask her about Italy. That's interesting to get flown to Italy to do a vertical.
Oh, Enzo. Shout out Enzo if he's watching this in Italy somehow.
Well, we are online, so we are global.
I'm going to send it. Enzo, thank you for that handmade pasta. So good. So good.
Now, you've gained a lot of fame internationally, okay, in a short amount of time, okay?
Okay, we're going to stop here.